Should have carried on.
Hello, everybody. Oh, look at you smiling. My name is Darren.
Yeah, and I'm Graham.
And we have seen in our lives The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes, it was a while ago for me, but I think
saw it the
sooner
other
for
day.
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us the story as you remember it for The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, so basically, Leonardo DiCaprio.
That is his name.
He has no money.
Well,
He wants money. Doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Doesn't have much.
Crack on. It's a 3-hour film.
He's married to Margot Robbie.
Eventually. Yeah.
But rolling back on that, he tries to start his own company where he's phoning people or something. And
Yeah.
I think that's right.
No, not really. We'll
starts doing cocaine with the super bad boy.
The super bad boy.
Super bad boy.
Who's the super bad boy? Oh,
Seth
Jonah
Rogen.
Hill.
Oh, same person. Yeah.
Right.
Jonah
Okay.
Hill.
So Leonardo DiCaprio is a stockbroker
and then
on Wall
he
Street.
gets really and then he joins a firm with Matthew McConaughey.
No. Well, yeah, that you literally are you doing this film? It's not just like fucking Memento. Like he starts his own company, he becomes rich as a stockbroker. They're all a bunch of twats.
This is what I was getting to that.
But he started off working with Matthew McConaughey. He doesn't get his own company and then start working with Matthew McConaughey. The Matthew McConaughey shit is done out of the way within the first 15 minutes. I gathered that. So yeah, did you like it from your memory?
Oh, yeah.
What did you like about it?
It was all right. It was a bit much.
It was a bit fucking long, wasn't it?
It was a bit long. It was a bit much. There was a lot of it you could have cut out.
It's one of those.
It's almost
where,
like they were just
Go on.
They were just kind of like having a party and filming it instead of filming the party for the sake of film.
Well, it was like they were trying to get across a point that they had a great time whilst being wankers.
Well, yeah, because
but they kept just showing scene after scene after scene after scene of it. And it's like, well, it is funny, but it's 3 hours of it. Can we not get rid of some of it?
Some substance, yeah.
Yeah, like you get, you get like to what would be the end of a normal film, then you check how much longer is left, and it says like 2 hours. And you're just like, what?
Yeah.
How is there 2 hours left?
Yeah. How much
It's
of the
funny, and
story
I'm
can go
enjoying
on?
it, but Jesus. It went on, and it was just long. It was so long.
Do you know what scene that everybody really liked, but I thought was actually just too long?
What one?
The bit where he was like crawling to the car after them lemons or whatever.
I quite liked that one though. That
it
did
was
make me
good.
laugh.
I liked the scene. I just thought it's just a bit of slapstick now.
Do you know what worried me?
Got over it quite fast.
The amount of people that watched this film and didn't seem to realise that he was an arsehole and were like, "Oh, I wish I had a life like the Wolf of Wall Street."
Yeah.
It's like, what? You wish you were a fucking coke snorting pisshead? It wasn't a pisshead, really. It was more of a dickhead. I should have said dickhead. Honestly, it was just horrible, and I don't know how people could watch it.
So if you were the head of this, stockbroker company, which basically just had money,
I'd use my money to kill myself if I was the head of a stockbroking company.
I doubt it.
I was making money for ripping people off.
I doubt. Yeah, but if you'd got to that point in your life,
Why would you start
have
down that
some
road?
interest in it. So let's just assume you had the.
What do you mean? Are you saying that?
Let's just assume you were very, very
okay, I'm
rich.
assuming it. Yeah.
Forget the.
I'm assuming it. Yes.
Where you actually are interested in stockbrokering.
Okay, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm assuming that. Yeah.
What a boring. Yeah. So now that money is no object,
right?
Would you live in that kind of way?
No.
Where
would I live in that kind of way? I'd be like fucking Howard Hughes. I'd be wearing shoeboxes on my feet, watching movies all day, not opening the door in case the viruses get in. As if I'd be a party person if I had all that money. I'd buy a shotgun. I'd tell everyone that I love to fuck off, and then I'd live my life happy.
You'd just sit behind it like a book in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Sit behind the door until somebody tries to come in and then just blast them and then yourself.
I'd put a sign in the newspaper saying free money. And then I'd sit behind my door with my shotgun ready for anyone who dared try and get any of my money. I certainly would have lived like the Wolf of Wall Street.
No.
It's like it's annoying, that title as well, The Wolf of Wall Street, because it sets itself up as it's going to be a werewolf movie. And you spend the whole thing thinking, please, where's the werewolf? Let
just to tear them
somebody
all up.
or something rip his throat
Well, actually,
out.
that would be a good twist because...
There's no werewolf in it. That would be a twist.
It'd be a good twist to include a werewolf because in their business and stuff and in their, what's going on and stuff, they all seem really kind of like untouchable. Even like the feds can't stop them and stuff. Well, but then this werewolf just tears in, smashes through the window and just literally physically tears them up to bits and you see everything. That'd be a really good twist, I think, because
it would have shortened the film as well.
That's
true.
true.
Would have been a bad idea. I did like it. I should point out, I liked it.
Yeah, I think everybody likes like parts of it, most of it,
I like it. It's just too long, and I don't think it is glamorising their lifestyle. I think that you're meant to think they're a bunch of tossers.
Are you meant to?
Yes.
Do you think maybe Scorsese kind of dropped the ball on that one?
No. Because he's definitely a wanker. There's no two ways about it.
He is, but because that kind of person is so kind of common, it might be seen.
Those people are common.
Not with the money and stuff, but the kind of that kind of domineering personality, you know, that kind of
as well.
Massively extroverted.
I think, like, for an example, there's that scene where he shaves, where he pays that woman £10 to have a head shaved for everyone's entertainment. I think the camera kind of lingers on her looking massively exploited for a second. And I think it's clues like that that suggest that...
They're very subtle clues. I mean, they're obviously
not really.
there.
It made me feel bad. And I mean, not that this means anything, but Scorsese's gone on record as saying that he hates those kinds of people and that he's not meaning to glamorise them. I think that just people are idiots and people see all the money in the drugs and the prostitutes and think, I wish I was doing that.
Maybe that's a deeper point, isn't it? It's like, you know, you have to look beyond that all that superficial stuff and all that, you know, all the money and stuff and find the substance behind it. And
what are you talking about?
Well, the fact that the people are bad people.
Yeah, in the film.
You can get blind.
And those people in real life are morons, and so would watch the bad people, but not think they're bad people because they're lads. And who doesn't love a lad? I don't love a lad. If you're a lad, you're a wanker.
Do you follow Lad Bible on Facebook?
No, but enough people like it that I see the posts. But,
right.
Oh, that's fine. Some of those things are funny. But yeah, so I did really like Wolf of Wall Street. I did think it was really funny, and that bit that you said about where he's like dragging himself across the floor was a bit like if, or any of the scenes where they're on drugs and you see it from their point of view was a bit like Scorsese and DiCaprio's version of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say really. It's like it follows the formula of Goodfellas in that it's the rise and, you know, fall of. Well, it's what happens when you rise.
Right. It's just a bit of a cliched kind of phrase.
Well, that's what it is. It's his...
And fall.
I don't know, well, whatever. I worried that I was going to give a spoiler away then, but then I thought, well, not really.
Goes up must come down. Like the drugs. Well, he doesn't take those hard lessons.
No, he doesn't. Did you watch that film and wish you were living his life?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Would you like to do cocaine off a woman's arsehole?
Yeah.
Would you?
That sounds amazing.
Does it?
That sounds like the life.
I bet that's be the kind of person you become if you got all that money. I bet that's what you'd do.
Yeah, like where Jonah Hill eats the goldfish and stuff.
You'd get like seduced by the attention people give you, and you'd start trying to get attention even more.
Probably.
Yeah, and you start eating goldfish and snorting coke off people's bums.
More
people's mums' bums.
Bums.
Yeah, I thought that Margot Robbie was really good as his wife.
Yeah. There was a lot of kind of complaints about exploitation and kind of women.
Have we literally not just gone through this? The way that they treat people and...
Yeah, but we were talking about people, like, because, I mean, he fires normal, good people for silly mistakes and stuff. I thought that was kind of all encompassed, but we haven't talked about... I mean, it was a big point in the media, wasn't it? On, newspapers and stuff.
Sexism in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Absolutely.
But I think the people in the film are sexist. I don't think the film is sexist.
Yeah, okay.
So... And I think that Margot Robbie's character is really good.
She is. She remains powerful, through the film. She's always got him.
She's a bit like the less psychotic version of Sharon Stone's character in Casino, in that she only meets him because he's got loads of money. But whereas Sharon Stone clearly just wants the money, she doesn't.
Yeah.
And surely the fact that that it's not glorifying them has got to be the bit where he punches her in the gut. Nobody's watching that thinking, "Go on, lad."
Yeah, go on,
right in the womb.
Yeah.
And then he steals their kid, reverses through a door and into a wall, and then just has the kid taken from him and blood trickling down his face.
Yeah.
What I don't get is the guy that this is based on, Jordan Belfont, cameos in the film.
Does he?
Yeah. Does he not?
Why would he want to be?
Well, that's it. Yeah. Like, you do know you're coming across really bad in this.
You're the arse that we're all pointing at here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it's as good as Scorsese's best, but it's still good. It just could do with being a bit shorter.
Was it intended to be his best?
Well, presumably everyone that...
Obviously he tries his best, but do you think it was, did you think in his mind it was going to be better than...
Well, I suppose you'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Otherwise, why bother?
Why bother, Scorsese? Why?
Yeah, DiCaprio's really good in this. I think it's DiCaprio's best performance in the 4 or 5 films that they've done together.
I was going to say you're quite a fan of them being together, aren't you? Like Departed. Departed.
Yeah, they did Departed, Aviator, Gangs of New York,
and Shutter Island?
Shutter Island, yeah. Oh, I really liked Shutter Island.
You did?
Yeah, because I kind of knew what it was. It was like a silly little B-movie.
Yeah. Do you like Mark Ruffalo in that?
I like Mark Ruffalo in everything I've seen Mark Ruffalo in.
Apparently he's a bit of a sexist as well.
What, in real life?
Yeah.
Is he?
Apparently.
Is that so?
Internet?
I don't believe everything you read.
Okay.
Lesson learnt.
Let's not read your blog then.
No, that's factually accurate in every sense. I check it. I do. I'm paranoid. Yes, there's nothing else to say about Wall Street, is there?
No, I don't think so. That's it. We've covered absolutely everything.
There's a weird thing in it where there's just loads of directors that keep cropping up. I don't know what that's about.
Really?
Yeah, because he gets his job at the shitty stockbroker thing from Spike Jones, or John, I don't know how you pronounce it, the guy that directed being John Malkovich and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He got, his dad was Rob Reiner, as in the guy who does like Spinal Tap and Stand By Me.
Yeah.
And then just randomly Jon Favreau turned up as like an inspector or something, or a security guy, I don't know.
I don't fully remember.
Yeah, I didn't remember Jon Favreau was in it.
I'll have to watch it again and have a look.
I see that is probably one of the highlights in forgetting that Jon Favreau's in it and then having pop up and go, oh, Jon Favreau's in this.
Right,
we've still got 2 hours to go.
I suppose so.
But it was really good. I did like it.
Yeah.
I would recommend it to anybody
who has 3.5 hours to spare.
Yeah, unless they use the term lad as a sort of sign of endearment.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. You're an idiot.
Yeah, because that'll just encourage your disgusting
Use the
behaviour.
DVD, snap it in half, and then use the broken edges to slit your own wrists or throat.
Am I going to go now?
Bye.
Bye.